I'm sorry guys, I know I said I'd be on a lot earlier, but I mean realistically, I had so much to, what the fuck? I had so much to get done. Don't be a dick now. Come on. Stay up. There you go. Right, perfect. So, what I was going to do, let's clean some of these up, stain. Where's the other one gone? Oh, there it is. Let's sand the rest down. Fucking hell, I'm so tired today. It's a long walk to the shop, not as well, so it's pissed me off. Right, oh no. Oh, if I get anything is. Fuck knows. I'm so tired, man. Bear with 1 second. Did I use acetone last night to bleach, last time to bleach the water? I can't remember. Some sound, but it's so too fair. Right, what do I need? What do you need? Oh, fuck. Bear with. Right, welcome. I still didn't do what I got up to fucking do. Oh man. Right. Bear with. So I'm so tired. I know I was going to come out here. I think I fell asleep, but I'm not even sure what happened. I'm exhausted at the moment. This time just went by really quick. I'm sat down eating food 1 minute, come back from the shop. And then it's like 3 o'clock. And I'm like, wait, what? Fuck's sake. honestly have no fucking clue. Oh. Sorry if I missed some of the chat as well. Hello. I have to like swipe up. It's done. Oh. There's one of the things I'm looking for. Oh. 1 second. I need to find this deck now. It's that Jade one. It's sick. Great job today. Really have. Oh, you go back to bed. Oh, shit. Alright, take some ADHD meds. He's giving you a fucking boost. Wait a minute, yeah. I always feel I have to say I'm prescribed that, otherwise people. Yeah, people use Adderall. I don't know how they could. Because you know, for people who are ADHD, it's like drinking a load of coffees. Like having a heart attack or something like that. I always wonder when I've ever had like an overload of coffee or stimulants why it wouldn't affect me the same. And that is why. I'm so confused. Sorry, everyone. To be fair, I think I'm bored to say fucking school. Fucking hell, I can't stop yawning. I love the part I play. Being odd. Oh, honestly. Do you know when you feel like you've looked everywhere? I really need to. I need to warm on. I can't bother to keep looking. It's going to drive me nuts. Oh well. Chill for a sec. Not much right now. I'm looking for a board that I'd sprayed down, which is what's it called? Like jade. It looked literally like marble. It was sick. I'll try and get it again. But I'll try and do it with welcome bro. Abrasive. Oh my god. I need to stop saying bro. Welcome. It's my lingo, isn't it? So I can't concentrate. This is like 2 conversations. Yeah, I was going to come back on earlier, but I think I fell asleep. I'm not even sure what happened. Hello. If I can go into that bottom thing. This is why I have breathing issues. Drop the bucket. I'm just going to zoom you down. Right. I'm quite gutted as well because I thought I got paid yesterday, but I was like, not my payday, my partner's payday. So yeah, man, don't spend, bro. It's all good. But I'll just remove people, like, not to be a dick, but it just gets annoying. Do you know what I mean? It gets jarring. Like, I really want to find the board. I can't describe it. You know, like the mask, like Jim Carrey's mask. It's like that. It looks like a marble, but it's just from Steam. It looks so good. I have no idea where I put it. I was using so need shaping a bit better. I'm tempted to make that like a kind of a hexagon shape. I also make skateboards too, let me just say that. Wait. That's a good man. I need people's money. I'm trying to engrave this one as well at the moment. It's not too bad. Frankie, stop it. Yeah. Fucking flat hearing. I actually did like grow up, obviously. But I'm like, I literally over exaggerate and I get mad at myself for being like that and I'm too literal. Just, I'm just so tired at the moment where, you know, like obviously I'm self-employed. I've worked in this business for like 3 years. I don't feel like I've truly had a break since I started. And this, you know, you start to go a little bit balmy sometimes. And sometimes you thrive in the craziest, and then sometimes you really don't. Oh, that sounds so horrible. It's because I never go out right. I never would fingerboard in public. As a skater, but this is the stigma. I see like fingerboard parks in America and I'm like, fair play. That takes some level of confidence. I don't mind on a live, but it's because you can't explain to people in person in the UK, they just look at you like, I tried it one time and looked at you like you're crazy. I'm like, you fucking try to do a kickflip then. Oh, I'm gonna be skating sometime. We're just skating, you know, and then I'm like, do a kickflip. I'm like, all right, and then he's like, right, get down. Because I do skate as well. Thank you, brother. Actually, as I say, I make the boards. Like, I made this board flipping to get a bird. It's probably my favourite board. I really want to skate this. So it's a double play on the bird, meaning of flipping the bird. This one's glow in the dark. It needs another coating. It's using two types of glow in the dark stuff. It's meant to be like an X-ray. I have a board gone up someone's ass. You can't beat it. That'll be going on the store soon. I also make my own wheels, fingerboard and skateboard wheels. So it's like, this is 85A with a few compounds in it. But it's a unique formula, not been made before. So it's the same as this. I know it's a different colour, but it glows, it cures amber, right? But I was trying to add off-white to amber, which is just going to make more really off-white to yellow. So instead of that, I was like, figured, oh yeah, it's amber in it, so I'll just add white to it, and then it would like come off white. So that's how I got this in the end. Bro, I'm breathing all this dust in. Yeah, anyway, so right. It's all good, bro. Have a good one. See, I love when people go, I have to get like, sometimes I know people when I'm talking to them personally, but I generally just show pretty much every live showcase some stuff, because there's always new people coming through. At least at the beginning anyway. Yeah, what's good, bro? Oh shit. I just had this one. Oh, the pain sometimes, right? So hours of practice, and I just feel like absolute shit. Right? There you go. Take that. That was still rusty, but still. It's like a proper saggy one. That was. Do people say rusty anymore? Yeah, I'm like proper rusty. I think say rusty when I'm still kind of new to. I'm new to fingerboard, and I guess so comparatively. Shitty little tech there. I never popped far enough to do nollie flip. I ever popped too far down. Well, I could have done it on the skateboard. What's that? Like a rail flip, a rail stand kick flip, or primo kick flip. I don't know what you want to call it. Shitty tech decks, man. This is a wooden tech deck. No, okay, I'm not going to shit on tech deck. They're brilliant. I like the handle. So maybe you want to do some handballs for sure. So I literally can't get my brain off of that board. I'm going to stain one of these to look like it, maybe. They still need a coating, that's why they look a bit uneven still. Please, starving pot, wait, I'm probably missing half the chat here. If you want to subscribe to me, I ain't beg for subscribers. I just do this to showcase what I'm doing, and also hopefully to encourage people to follow their own dreams, bro. You have them. What, these? No, you won't have these, because these are my own boards. No, you may, well, no. Depends where you are. I have not few customers, but you know what I'm saying. And I know most of my customers, bro. Done. Okay, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I made skateboards, beanies, jumpers, tops, wheels, wax. Oh, I still want to do more, bro. It's so annoying. What's what? I don't know, fingerboard or skateboard. So, used to be before I had injuries, so I could show people now, because I like it a little bit better. So, I had a compound fracture, which was my worst injury, where the bone came out of my arm, which, if you ask me, it's a light-hearted word for it. Torn ACLs, torn MCLs, torn UCLs. So before that happened, it was like a laser flip. A combo laser to a blunt. Now, probably sometimes a varial heel or a front side shove it on a skateboard. And on a fingerboard, I think when I've warmed up enough, probably a varial heel or a hard flip. Or a heel flip sometimes, but I don't do them your typical way. It's probably to my arthritis, so like. It's like, that's so weird, bro. I haven't got them in the video. If you want to go back and find them, otherwise I'm going to be here for like too long trying to do this shit. I went away for the on the weekend for a wedding, and the whole I think I ordered for like 20 minutes over it. So I'm like, bro, consistency is key. But I'm like, how much? I have to draw too much and everything. So I have too much work. That's pretty clean. And then, see what I mean? Fucking sawdust. And then next month I want to start tattooing myself. Not straight away, obviously. That'll be done. Wish I could showcase my art, but I can't. I'm using my iPad at the moment. And I don't think these really showcase enough because these are literally just freehand on the board. I mean, this is more about the texture of the tree. Fucking throat. And it's not finished yet. But the Dremel tool I'm using is actually just... I had another one, but I've lost it actually. So, you know, like a diamond circle drill cut. Like that. So I'm just so I can do more line work with it. But it's not very precise. I've lost all my other Dremel tools. I opened up, I literally spent about 4 hours every day looking for it. Because, well, not only just doing it, I was cleaning as well. I found it, the case, I was like, yes, I opened it, it was completely empty. I was like, oh my fucking days. It's just in my lucky moment. I broke my iPhone 4 times in the last 3. Well, if you class cracking the corner of the screen, so like, do you know when you sometimes it stops working properly? It'll be fine when you first open the screen up. Then after a while it starts like you tap here and then it's like the buttons up here start going, so you turn the phone off. That's a good point. That's what I mean to other people. That's why I said frontside shove it. And people go, it's like a hard trick. Well, no, because then the varial heel would be, but then to some people it's not. I struggle more. I would find a varial heel easier. I'd even find a fucking laser easier than a backside shove it, which sounds wild, but I honestly hate backside shove it with a passion. They are so on a fingerboard. This is the best I can kind of. The best I can do. It's not even really a pop shove it, and it's barely making it off the. I just go into Primo, and the same thing would happen. Even when people say like, "Bro, lean over the board." Okay, I don't actually know. I do because if you go back like 10 videos, I landed Primo doing a backside shove it. I was like, how the fuck is that even possible? Do you know what I mean? Like I managed to, I guess, because you can do varial heels or even hard flips by essentially doing like a pressure flip, so to speak, by the way you have your foot in the back pocket and it kind of you release it and it flicks out. I mean, let me try and get this. No. Something like that. Right, I'm actually really using the front finger. It's just, I know I didn't catch it. I'm not going to spend my fucking time. I know that sounds bad. I'm too tired today. Come back tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. My battery's done by like 12. And then I said, when I looked at the time, I realised, I came off at like 10:30. I was like, I'll be back on in like 2 hours. And then that's why I feel like I must have fallen asleep. Something happened. I don't know. There was a time jump. Catch it in the premium. I want to do that. Catch it into the premium. So some Rodney Mullen shit. And then like a rail flip out. So I'm good today, bro. So I literally missed half of the chat because at the moment I'm getting another phone today, which is good. But I swear if this one breaks, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to work in solitude. And probably work on more graphics. It's like the printer, fucking English, bro. The printer broke. So instead of actually like just giving up that day, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to engrave a board fully. Because I was going to do half engraved, half heat transfer graphic. Just going to sketch one out. I started trying to do rough sketches, but I just literally can't. People saw my drawing. Wait, actually, I can show you people because I can do the screen thing, can't I? So let me try and find. So if you see this white, so it's all messy and stuff. I tried to go with this. I really like this look, and I started to lose it more and more, bringing it in, making it cleaner. I just couldn't. I don't know what it is. I'm like so self-critical with my art. It's awful. But yeah, but I love Sketch 2. That's like one of my favourite. Well, that and Tony Hawk. Any of the pro games, because I love like down. Well, I've forgot their names. Well, you had Philadelphia. You had Why Are They All Not in Order? The Warehouse, the Hangar, the Mall. That's been too damn long. It really has. The Airport. Still got it on the Switch, though, to be fair. It's a good game. Nothing beats the original. I swear the originals were more gnarly as well. It's like blood or something on the floor. That's definitely a 360 shove it. Kind of. Go on, bro. Have a good one. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I'm hoping ADHD meds are going to kick in and give me like a little boost. Maybe bedtime soon. And then just have to come back onto this tomorrow. I'm honestly so confused where I put that stained board. I mean, there's only a few places that can go right. I feel like I've really looked everywhere. It's probably in a really obvious place, like it always is. Oh shit. Why are you going too slow too quick? It's like literally the perfect timing which I do not have. That's so rusty. And it's when the oh, sorry, 2 seconds. That's why I keep hearing knocking. It's really pissing me off, but I just didn't check out. do vanish. It did. I swear it's gone into the Matrix. There's literally, it's not like I live in a mansion. I live in a one-bedroom flat. And it's just a bit away. Oh, I have some of the aggressive, like, do you know, bear with. Right. Fuck it. I'm going to replicate the wall. Don't even. I swear down. Okay, cool. I thought it was going to take away the only other wall I had that I could do it on. I was like, actually, I'm going to fucking lose my shit. I'm joking, I wouldn't have. I'd have just ended it live. So I can't really do much now. Can't engrave because the tool I'm using is burning out. Because I'm completely using it the way it should be, and it's like bending them. Should be good enough. Okay. Yeah, try and know. Sorry, it's pissed me off a little bit. Spent ages cutting that ball, bro. Yeah, I've seen a little bit, bro. Sorry, it's literally the most unentertaining night ever because, as I said, everything's just gone wrong today. The time jumped. I'm honestly, I went to the shop at 10:30. Right, I ended the live at 10:30. I left at about 11:45. Came back half an hour later. Finished the last bit of Free Body Problem because I probably watched it. And we fell asleep last night. Finished the episode, just like 20 minutes. And I went over, made a drink, and then it felt like it was like 3 o'clock. I want to see Baffled. It's like jet lag. That's almost what I'm feeling. I'm just tired, but I'm confused more than anything. Oh well, fuck it. Shake out of it in a second. Black. No, I haven't watched that film yet. To be honest with you, I'm just not too big into going to the cinemas anymore. It's just effort. I have a projector. And where I live in the middle of nowhere, literally the nearest cinema near me is about an hour and a half drive there. So if I wanted to go out and do something, it feels like a crazy. That is insanely black. I feel like I've done way too much there. Oops. look good though. To be honest, I don't really find myself with much time. I think I went a bit hard on that. Whoa, that looks cool though. So I look that up. I can't be wrong. It's just experiment, isn't it? Way too long. Watch out, there's a chair there.
Is there?
Huh?
Is there?
There is.
I wonder my work bag. What time is it?
Timer.
Timer. I don't know where it's gone.
Don't know where anything is today, to be honest. It's one of them days. Dry you.
I can pass it to you, I won't.
Thank you. Oh, fuck. That's good. Don't tell me don't do this. It's like actually better than the cake. I actually think I think I'd rather eat the batter. Once the cake's done, I'm like, nah, I'll have a little slice. I'm laughing because it'd be so funny if people see me right now. Hanging out this fucking whisk. Oh, dick. It's funny because it makes you think it's like what everybody does behind the camera would look potentially weird. We all do it. Oh, too good. That's rude. I made a right mess of myself. I know I'm not alone on that though. Cake batter. Arguably better than cake. I hope so, bro. Sorry to see that message. That's actually quite cool. I really like that. Bring that to me out of the day. This was the plan. It was too dark to make like a jade sort of stony marble sort of effect. Right. Oh, that looks awesome. Sorry, they do look cool. It's just a different patterns you can do. Oh, I'm gonna do loads of steak decks like this now. I think there's a little bit more dark to it, but kind of just what I mean. It gives like a stony sort of vibe. I'm just hitting too so hard to focus. This is where I can't work when there's people home really, because it's just too damn distracting. Do you know people struggle to remote work from home? I don't. I love it. It's only just the distractions around you, like not even technology. I just unplug my console. I'm happy my phone's broken. I don't give a shit about it really. That's so cool. Welcome back, bro. That literally was done with black, a piece of tissue, and yellow. I feel like it is quite marblated. I said that earlier. It's not a word, is it? Fuck it, we're making it a word for today anyway. Oh, where the fuck? I honestly cannot get my brain off the fact that I lost that jade board. I like that one, but I still think that one was really cool. Out of sight, out of mind. Oh, how I wish that was true. How the fuck do people do that? Sometimes I generally can't. It pisses me off until I find it. It's taking ages to dry. I probably go. I don't know if I'll go in with another coat of yellow afterwards, but the black and green, the black and the yellow is kind of giving it like a green hue. But then I don't know. You can't really see the yellowish green hue. It's just more in the light, which is kind of. That's what I want it more. If it's too. I want it to be light effective, essentially reflective and effective. Is that the right word? Reactive to light. That's probably better. You know how things like cats have like the nail, where you can it kind of moves and you can kind of like that to a degree. Also, once it's got the coating of polyurethane over it as well. I was gonna set myself up a new fingerboard to do. One of the stained ones, but I generally can't be asked to keep using grip tape because it comes like, well, next day I'll do this and do that, and then I end up going for my own stock. Trying to see how long the new challenge is, how long I can hold out using this one board for. Because I've used all of those boards up there and some more. Some of those ones, a few of those. But that's fucking WD-40 held up for long, isn't it? I'm losing my mind with this board a little bit. I'm finding a way to be able to blame on the deck. There's a crack in it, so it must be the board. Hello, bro. Oh, typical skater, bro. So I do find it funny, Matt, that is just such a typical thing to do for us to blame it on the board or the wheels or the weather. They like to say they don't. We all know you've done it at least once or twice. But you at least like to imagine it's that, and it's possibly not you because you're shit. Well, that's probably the reality of the situation. Oh, facts. Maybe I shouldn't be so limit fast so back. Like, I do better if I am over it. He said. Oh, I might have to get a cigarette, guys. Or do. I'm not sure. I'm so pissed off about using another board. Everything at the moment. People have been following me for a while, you know, it's been printer's gone wrong. Money went wrong. I mean, I can't even remember all the things. My brain does a very good job of forgetting and to be able to move on with a day. Otherwise, if you sit there and, you know, I guess, dwell on it too much, it kind of drives you a bit nuts. I'm gonna try something. Fuck. Okay, it's not doing what I thought it would. Oh. Okay, it sort of is doing what I thought it was. I'm hoping the acetone in there is going to react with it and just do it. I don't know. So typing acetone on afterwards, it wasn't reactive with the stuff I'd already properly cured, which I thought that might be the case. I mean, it slightly made it, I guess, a little bit faded, but I was like, okay, well, if I give it another layer, and where that layer would make it darker, but not in all of them, but I mix them at the same time, and it kind of has. It's gone slightly weird. I mean, it looks kind of rotten. It worked better than I thought it would. But green's probably not the colour to do it with. That's my point, so let's go on. Oh well, I didn't want to waste any colour either. So any colours I get, I just typically pour it into one thing if I've got wasted. Airtight, and it's not wasted then. Only when it becomes such a dirty colour that I don't want, I was like, oh, that's a nice green. But no, I shouldn't have added the fucking acetone in there, because I don't know if it's going to make it look rotten. I mean, it's quite cool if you ignore these splodges here, I guess. Obviously, that's not the final It would need like another coating as well, like a polyurethane. Shit. Oh, these are disgusting looking block. My followers can come with too. Willie. Oh, that's what the bingo they were talking about. Oh, got me herb. Got me herb. Right, maybe one more coating of yellow wouldn't hurt. Not too bad though, not too bad. Yeah, kind of see what I mean. That's just like off dirty green in it now. It's too dark. Yeah, I'm gonna tip that away. Bear with. Oh, I found it. Fuck's sakes. Actually not. Of course, you see what I mean? You forget about saying, move on with the next project. You come back, fucking find it. Here it is. So you see how it's like marbly. It's really hard to get light on it, but it's like a green, blacky, yellowy, I don't know, jade. That's what I was going to try and do again, but ended up with this. I mean, obviously, I went for something completely different here, and that's not what I was aiming for, obviously. I'd be a terrible artist. So I found myself hilarious today. I'm just delirious. I'm so tired. I'm not sleeping. Last night, we have like a sort of sofa thing to bed, and we got a projector. And I just woke up, and it was dark, and it was lightless, like until 10. You know, it's like night until 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, whatever, down. It's fucking ridiculous now. Summertime coming in. I woke up and it was light again. I was like, oh, it's still the daytime. And it was the next day. Like, because I felt fully rested as well, which I normally don't. But that was like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, woke up. So now I'm coming around to that time period again where I'm actually exhausted. Right, this should be clean. So I thought I actually technically add green to that, or like lighten the green out with some yellow, like the smallest amount. Nah, don't want to ruin it. Ooh, I like it. Maybe do it with the blues and the reds. So I got stained. I like how stained like marble. I'm gonna also be quick, and then I'll be back. Wait, what time is it? Okay, yeah, I should be fine. But then I'll be back tomorrow at like 5 saying. I still really think this one's awesome. It's the one where like we want to set out myself. Comparison. So I got distracted by the art on that one because it was darker there and lighter when I was pushing it down. The darkness and the lightness made it look like a flower, like a sunflower. So, but it's just the issue being art is you see art in everything. So being a skater, you see skate spots everywhere, and then when you don't have your skateboard, it's like, oh. Give me the strength. I might have to have a coffee, you know. That'll do the trick. Give me a kick up the ass. I've got 2 ADHD meds now and they're not doing anything. Prescribed them. Damn, it always sounds so bad when this is the issue when people take shit shouldn't be taken. So it makes the people who can take it sound bad. I'll take my ADHD meds. I was like, I think it's stronger than Adderall, technically. and we're allowed a high dose in the UK. I was looking into it of this particular medication, methylphenidate, the instant release one. Honestly, I think that looks awesome. Just say decks like that, like $24.99, and then the blank ones like this are $19.99. Canadian maple is worth it. And how durable they are. That even though it's thinner than most boards are, it's got more durability, better pop. I mean, obviously, if you try and snap the bastards, but I mean, there's videos I've done plenty where I'm trying to smack it on the corner of this table, and they do not break it. There's so many. From where I whacked it into the table. It's damaged the table more and my hands than it has the board. I'm not actually a success, but don't think snap one, smack it on the table. Now, obviously, I said if you proper gave it your all, you probably could, but like, why are you trying to do that? It's not the whole point of the fucking fingerboard. It's just destructive as shit. And skateboards. I've also got miniature versions of my skateboards. This one's glow in the dark. This needs another coating, which I'm kind of tempted to go and do tonight, to be honest with you, as it's not raining. Fuck it. That's a shout. Because then it means I can get up on the store sooner. I don't know how much I'm going to do the glow in the dark board for. Then I'm also going to work on engraved boards, which are more display pieces, but I've started just a bit of practice at the moment. Trying to get the water texture. It's not the best at all, and it's not finished. That's unstained. And this one's stained and engraved. That's maybe like a needle tree, dead tree, jack into it. That's a heat transfer logo. And obviously just want to try to do a few different art mediums, and my printer was like royally fucking me over at the moment, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get on and make them. There are. Where are they? Didn't really do much to it. Quite a few shades of green. A brown one, which I'm not gonna lie, if you're looking at it, I'm seeing a hexagon shape deck. I'm thinking like an old school or like a fishtail. It's like a watermelon-y. This one we're going up as well. That's like one of, well, all of them are kind of one of a kind. That one's not just going to be stained. That's stained, custom shape. I won't be custom as it because it's not requested. So I'm just to set this one up for myself. This is actually using, well, green, yellow, black, red and blue. Obviously it's not using all those colours, but it's the only colours I've got. I need more. I'm doing terrible colours at the moment. And then these blue and these red ones, which also just look so clean. But to be literally £4.99 more than a plain deck. Obviously they won't just be matte like this. Unless you want it matte, they will be given a coating of polyurethane. Which sounds weird, I know. There's also a skateboard. Oh yeah, I make wheels too. I can't wait to test these out when the sun gets a bit better. So it comes out a little bit more. And I still love the look of that deck. Obviously, the side's a bit more lighter and then it's a bit more darker. Sorry, I'm looking at like trying out, but you know, that's not going on the store, that's going on my shelf. So I don't care about the money for a really, like, it's nice, you know, it's like, so many people like, you got to add those to the website, because obviously I was making a skateboard company, and I saw fingerboarding at the same time, and I was like, that's quite cool. I'd like to make myself some little boards. At the same time, it's a good way to practice sanding boards down and wood down and shaping, but without doing on a bigger scale and wasting. Because I know it's different, but it's also kind of not to a degree. You know what I mean? Making the boards at least, or designing the art concept of it, at least fitting it in between the shape, between the trucks and the hangers. Because obviously you want to make sure the graphic kind of like, you don't want to put any graphic on. I want ones to kind of avoid the main vocal points are like out of the way of the trucks and the hangers and stuff, because otherwise it kind of annoys me when you sometimes got a word written through it. That's why with these, I did get this sizing wrong, but I wanted the addiction to either be big enough so that these bolts would have been in between some words, but I wanted the sunset underneath as well. So that's what I mean. There's quite a lot of things to consider. Blank decks are saving grace, because I've done over 400 graphics now, and I've only released probably about 30 or 30. Actually, no, it's probably about 60 in total now. Obviously, not all on store. There's been one of a kind type of graphics on there too. There's been times I've literally just plowed through graphics. Like, I think, when is it? I don't even know what day it is now, man. It's like either 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I probably drew about 20 pieces of art in the space of a week. So I get up at like 4 in the morning, sometimes 3. I just literally sit there, draw for hours. I go on a live for probably about 3-4 hours, and I'd come off. I'd think about a little bit, come back, do some art in the evening. I haven't skated enough lately, really, but I will be soon. What the fuck? They are straight, it's just because I had it on a wonk, so it made the wheel look well uneven then. So listen though, but they're 85A, so they got really good. I know that doesn't like it, because this is 85A as well. It's just different formula and a few more natural kind of elements. It's only I love that whole thing about, I'm not against this again, but my argument is everything's sort of natural, even plastics. I have no idea, my guy. What is on your desk? Why isn't it freaking dry yet? I mean, if you're a skater, I promise you now, don't knock it till you tried it. It's honestly so fun. Or perfect little roll, like a little smoking. I want to do like a rolling tray. If I haven't gathered, I do. I looked at my target audience, right, and most people are like 18 to 25. And that's old enough. That sounds wrong. You get what I'm saying. It's old enough to know if you're going to medicate or not. I don't condone it in kids at all. I have seizures and ADHD and a lot of issues that actually helps me, but I don't condone it as like glorify it in that sense. Everyone seems to think I do, and I don't like YouTubers that do glorify it, because I mean, everything has its issues if it's overused. I mean, it's nothing compared to other things. Like, people can't even understand. Like, alcohol's actually fatal. I used to be an alcoholic. If you stop drinking suddenly, you can just keel over. That wouldn't happen with this. You might get like a bit sweaty, you can't eat, you can't sleep, go on for like 2-3 days. But it's because your system's you're detoxing. That can happen with a lot of shit. That's what I look like. But also I know there's mental health issues. That's why I'm making that very clear. He's rolling this. I hope we live in a world one day where it's just like treated like any other medication, like properly with respect. It doesn't think, because I mean, kids aren't just trying to run around, especially in UK, abuse loads of prescription medications. I know there's a bigger issue in America with it, but it's not too. Of course, it's an issue, but not as much of an issue. It's the things you try and ban for people and stuff like that that makes people question, oh, why is it bad? Oh, it must be like, it does. It lures people, well, in my opinion, it lures people into like, oh yeah, what's that? Why is it illegal? Oh, it must be good. and then most of the time it's bloody underwhelming as anything. I mean, literally, it releases dopamine. You can go on a run or do something and achieve and really get dopamine release exactly the same. It's just most people start smoking it a lot younger before they ever naturally hit any sort of sense of achievement in themselves, and they're all confused and whatever, and they're going through your teenage years to smoke, and then your brain's not developed, so it doesn't have to produce dopamine on its own. That's my actual belief. But I feel like when you're an adult and you've done plenty of things, like maybe you've done a charity walk, or you know what I mean, you've done all these things to feel good about yourself and as a person, you then have it and go, it's alright, because you've already had dopamine release. That's essentially all it is. I mean, yes, it works on your endocannabinoid systems, and but the fact is, there's proof that it's helped shrink tumours, and that's the good side of things. Like, also, people are more allergic to peanuts, bro. I'm not like mocking out, saying people could generally breathe in peanut like dust, and that's it, they're gone. Kiss someone who's had peanuts. It's wild. But no one's like anaphylactically allergic to. I don't know, there's always one person. So I know that one person. Bro, if you knew one person like that, I feel like they would. The one person on the planet, I don't know, I feel like they'd be being tested. If you want to get into a 50-50 or another blunt, either a nose blunt, I'll take a Crip, Smith, a Willie, a Feeble, a Lip, a Monty Blunt. I'll take anything. 5-0, nose blunt, Hayes blunt, blunt again. We're not blunting it, but you know what I mean. Nose blunt to blunt, nose blunt to nose blunt. Full slide, backs or front. At this point, it becomes spamming it like a cheat, like a controller for me. It really does. I wish you could do that on a skateboard. Like, so as I do a frontside shove it, it's like, bro, did you just do a laser? It's like, yeah, how? I don't even know. It just wouldn't happen. Even better, try to do a tray and you land a laser instead. They're like the complete opposites of each other. You got a 360 frontside shove it and then a 360 backside shove it. For like, lasers a 360 frontside shove it. I mean, part of the combo. So they are the complete opposite ways of each other. You just wouldn't be able to spam it and land it like that. I feel like, okay, you probably can do the same with a fingerboard, but sometimes I have just. I'm not gonna. It's really not making my game at the moment. I've landed them before, and I'm like, that's definitely like, because I've thought about it the same way as like you pop forward and then try and like roll your whole hand forward to. So you prior knowledge of skateboarding, but still to a degree, there's been tricks on landing it. But I'm like, it's more spammed. Where if you've done that on a skateboard, you're like, where's you'll end up like that with the board up your ass. It's funny, right? Because you only get loads of seed stuff, whatever, and some of your stuff people can pay by. I don't complain as long as they're female seeds. I'm quite happy. Every seed for me is one potential plant. Because I'm joking, I'm not going to grow. I literally wouldn't have the space, but that's how I would. That's how I would view it. I have medical anyway. There's no need to be raided by that. That'd be a nightmare. I literally have the space. I live in a bit of flat with like multiple people. I actually feel like I've got jet lag from today. It's thrown me the fuck off. I mean, primo, at least some modern shit right there. how blunted is blunted, bro. Defying gravity. Well, that's probably a skate that'd figure out a way to somehow stand on the board upside down like that. There will be. Like, they would be able to somehow use their foot pulling up.
Does this taste like lemon to you? I feel like I've tried it too many times.
Yeah.
A lot or not?
Quite lemony,
Yeah, zesty. Yes, come on. I need to get my Switch flips back, though. I don't even know where they've gone. I lost them last week somewhere. I just woke up and they were gone. I know it sounds like I'm trying to joke, but I'm serious at the same time. They generally just... This was... I call it Switch flip because I'd like to be able to call this my noddy flip, right? Because calling this, which I can't do always, even though it's a fakey flip, and I should be able to do this. Well, oh well, fuck it. Fakey flip, popping that way, rolling that way, popping that way. There you go. Not the cleanest. That doesn't feel right calling that a noddy flip. That feels really weird. Like, this feels like a nollie because this feels forward. It feels like I'm right. That feels like I'm riding away from like the. Does that make sense? I feel like that is not a nollie because I'm riding away from it. Where, like, I don't know, I'm leaning on my heels, so I'm kind of riding with it. Where this feels like I'm riding backwards. Maybe that's why I see it like this, because it's like. Fuck knows. Being a skating off my life, I guess, is just. I struggle with it. I say trick I might was out Feeble or Smith because I don't know if that was Switch or. Because most people don't put Switch in the video description when you watch it. So I'm like, I don't know if that skate is Switch or not. I'm not skater. Fingerer. Pro finger border. I want another name for it. She looks quite clean. I'm quite happy with that. I don't know what to call it. I see needs sanding down on the side and a coating. Ooh. I still think though my favourite one is probably the one that's gone missing. Trust. Yeah, this one. So the light's not making it too great, but that I'm so happy I managed to get it to look like a dark, almost a walnut. Is that a walnut? Would you agree on a walnut or a chestnut? I don't know. I want to say a walnut. I feel like chestnut's a little bit lighter than that. I feel like walnut's quite dark, or is chestnut darker and walnut's lighter? I have no fucking clue. Whichever one's slightly darker. I like no. Walnut. No, walnut might be quite light actually, now I think about it. Why can't we just have a light brown? I think I just got Bro's joke. He's trying to say that this is his desk. Funny, honestly. Bro, you should become a comedian. Just like I became a toy tester. I'm joking. It does seem like that. I make fingerboards. This little resonated leaf. It annoys me that is actually not 9 leaves. And it's not 7, it's 5. Like, that really triggers me. I know the small leaves do, it's fine, I get that, cool. And there's something, I don't know. What do you mean by what, my guy? Can I even use this to skate anyway? slappy. Is that this? I mean, you have to pop for it to be an ollie, right? And technically, I feel like that one was technically didn't ollie that. I don't feel like. Right. I'm going for a medical, and then I'll be back on. Oh, that was clean. I'm so in anticipation for getting a new phone, bro. It's funny because I'm excited to get the same thing, even worse, like a downgrade just for now. I was saying I broke. So I use an extension for yourself. It's only because I use it to work so much and the iPad's such a pain in the ass to work on. Other than art, I love it for art. I can't always pay for it, but I mean, it's because it's annoying and I need it for art. Quality shit. For recording, editing, it's slow. I mean, the touch response feedback on it feels so much slower than what you're used to. But I'm like, I can't imagine what it was like. Well, I can because I had the iPhone 3. I had the original iPod Touch, the original iPhone when it came out. When was that? Like 2000. I didn't have it when it came out. I had it a few years later. Was that like 2007 or 8? So I was quite young then. I was like 7. I was a baby. It does annoy me that people are like, oh, growing up in the 90s. I'm like, right, I grew up with siblings. My siblings are 35 and 36, right? I grew up with people who are older than people who are fucking telling me to grow up. Like, I didn't grow up with Facebook, YouTube, like the majority of the time anyway. Right, yeah, the majority I have now, obviously, but I mean from my teenage, like my childhood years. Because 0 to 10, and 10 to 18 isn't another, to 20 is half and half. 10 and 20. People act like 10 is part of it, and then up to 8 is like another 10 years, but it's only 8, obviously. So the majority of my life I was spent, even though it's there, also Facebook, I mean, it didn't pop up. I would say, when did it really go in popularity? I don't even really know. The year it came out wasn't like the year it was the most popular. Obviously, it took like a few years for everything to take off. But it's so jarring being on that cusp, and then people who are happy to be like, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, and I'm like, nah, I was born in the early 2000s, raised in the early 2000s. But the rest of my generation are doomed. Fucking pray for the next load as well. I know it's hypocritical because I'm playing my fingers, but I'm living my best life. If I can fucking land it. Right, I'm going, that's right. I'll be back. I'm just going to let it run into me, honest with you, so it'll be easier that way. Kind of want to set that up for myself. I can't stop being selfish for the decks, man. I just see a nice deck and I want it. And then tomorrow, guys, if I come back, there's like not many people left. Because typically, it's fair enough, it's going to be boring. Don't want to bore everybody out. I'll be finishing this off. Do you see like a river? I actually added the texture of the water. Just need to finish the clouds. Small clouds off even. Very add a bit more detail. I don't like how basic they are. And add some beams of light coming through. The only thing I was thinking is staining, but I'm really not sure now. I might actually not stain it. I might just do grave instead. the engraving looks like it's, you know, to have the reflection of the sun in it. So like saying it's like more oval shaped, but like streets, maybe like a deeper deeper engraved area for where the sun will be reflecting, and then try and widen the mountains out. But that was kind of difficult because I'd already engraved them. Sorry, chair's fucking annoying. Right. I will be back in 10-15 minutes, probably not even that. I appreciate you guys. Peace. I am leaving my iPad here, by the way, so enjoy the view, I guess. It's zesty. Right, what was I doing? Well, this is a bit awkward. I gotta wait a little bit longer. Oh, really need a cigarette. Don't ever smoke, kids. I'm serious. I doubt there's any kids on you anyway, because it's not an adult life, because those are stupid. But I mean, you can't monetize off it unless it's like not made for kids, which is quite funny. But I mean, I can't really make it for kids and say half the shit I say or swear occasionally or whatever I do. I've seen way worse on here though. Like, wow, there's some shocking stuff on it. If anyone smokes, you understand what I feel. It's pure, like, nicotine addiction is bathing my existence, bro, honestly. And the worst thing is, it's self-inflicted. You know what I mean? So many people are like, don't smoke, Josh. All my older siblings, everyone in care, my foster parents. I'm like, I know what I'm doing. And then now I'm like, oh my days, why did I smoke? I honestly cannot shake the habit. I've shaken opioid, benzos, and fucking, like, nearly everything. Barbiturates as well, which they don't really give out anymore. I don't know if people remember barbiturates at all. I can't shake cigarettes. They're absolutely evil. They're like the most addictive, I swear. Pure fucking addictions. I'm just popping a rigid. Touch. So I was going to have a cigarette because I'm like going out 5 minutes anyway for all my medical, and I don't want to have too much nicotine. So it's like, the reason you become a 40-a-day smoker is because you smoke 40 a day. The more you smoke, the more addictive it is. It's not like you can kill that craving and be like, I'm done, like, because it will just keep coming back quicker. And that's the worst thing about cigarettes, in my opinion. You can never satisfy that craving because a cigarette never is what you're having for relief. But it's not just relief. You're back down to normal, and then you're like 5 minutes later it starts to get heightened again. Obviously, people are different. There's just no way to live a life, honestly. So played as an addiction. Because other things are addictive. That's just, cigarettes are just fucking hell. I'm serious, they generally are. I mean, there's people who literally have like, you know, operations, had to cancel, and they still can't stop smoking. You know what I mean? The fact they have to put, it's like, it's not even the nicotine itself in cigarettes, it's like thousands of chemicals that are put in it. Realism. Like my arthritis today. Or I want that. Starts with being able to crack, but it's like there's so much fluid build up. But it does keep with the control of it. And the fluidity of it. I was so annoying the other day. I had done that. I got that caught, and I went to, and I got a heel flip out, and I was like nearly caught it, and my wrist got caught. I was like, it was almost happening to someone. I was like, no, because it would have been so clean. But when I went fucking, so yeah, I ended up landing and rolling off the table. I was like, if this was just didn't get caught on air, bro. Like how, I know I got gold ones in. It's so weird. It's like. You have to like, oh, I can't do it now, bro. I'm under flipping it. Oh, is that how I do like a laser or something? Oh, tonight I've got like a oven baked, and this is really random, but this is me. I can't get out of my head. It's like spinach, ricotta, and like, or whatever it is, like cheese, sun-dried tomato peas, like, oh, chef's kiss. Don't go fancy on none of that fucking Chicago town crap. Or they're nice, don't get me wrong, I enjoy them, but I like a proper, you know, like those ones that are proper stretched out. That's proper pizza, that's proper Italian pizza, bro. Sometimes you have that bit of like, what's it called on it? Bro, what is it? Pesto. Oh. Yeah? Yeah? Nah, you shouting for me, come here. That's fair, I think we can all agree that. So I'm starting a conversation. It can come to you. Hello.
Hello.
Really?
Yes. Did you hear me?
No. Well, I did, but if you want to start a conversation...
Huh?
If you want to start a conversation, you've got to come to me.
I don't want to start a conversation. I'm telling you, I'm ready.
But how do you tell me you're in?
By telling me. A
In a
conversation.
conversation.
Conversation is conversing backwards and forwards with somebody. I don't want to converse backwards.
You said, did you hear me though? Implying you wanted me to have heard you, to have conversed back.
Well, no, but you could have got up and moved. That could have also been a sign.
Come to me.
Yeah, but I could have. That's what I've done, is it not?
Yeah.
Well, then, I don't want a conversation. I don't know why we're conversing right now when I didn't want a conversation.
Stop being smart.
Stop being smart.
I'm joking.
Women's suppression, everybody. You heard it here first.
Oh, yeah, totally.
He's suppressing women's rights.
I'm all for that. The people that actually don't know me in the blog yet. 100%. Tip it. People too. Not harming people too sensitive. It's banter. But the disturbing thing is that people actually can't take a joke anymore. Sad world we live in. You ready?
Are you coming? Yeah.
Depends who you ask. If you ask the person currently fingerboarding, they've probably seen you.
He's got 12 people in the live because he's suppressing women's rights.
Suppress that. Yeah, we don't. What are you doing? It's like when you ruined it. There you go, put your bin bag on. Oh, that's quite funny, isn't it? I know, I'm hilarious. Just wear a bin bag. It's beautiful in the West. I mean, I really just love this country. You know what I mean? Free speech and all.
No, I don't have that.
Well, no. In this house we do.
Not in this house, I don't, because I'm a female.
Oh, shut up. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I actually don't know, Josh, that's the thing.
Do you not?
No.
Why?
Because you suppress my rights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, yes, go on, George, suppress them.
Yeah, they probably will.
Don't.
You're building a team of incels.
You can't. Stop being so offensive. They're not incels. Don't be an incel, people. Right, don't be a stranger.
What's he throwing at you?
Oh, we want to talk about actual abusive people.
Oh,
No, I'm joking. That's the joke I was going to make. Anyway,
Michael.
peace and love. I'll be back in a moment.
Michael, we can have a
It's my partner, bro. This is something. It's all banter.
Yeah.
Suppression of women's rights. Shut up, you say it one more time. Okay?
See, I'm not allowed to say it, am I?
No, you're not. You're oppressed right now. Is it oppressed or suppressed? I don't fucking even know, right? She's not allowed to speak. She's got to wear a bin bag. She's got to wear a bin bag now. And...
Bin bag's generous.
Yeah, you're right. Not even Dobby had a sock, so you can have a... Oh.
Might have got to live an Amish lifestyle at this point.
We didn't marry him off at 9 or 12 here. Right, anyway. Peace. I'll be back in a moment. Have some cake.
You go get one?
See? Men suppression. I'll have a cupcake.
Never on the kitchen floor.
No. No oppression. But I want to say, good fucking. Women are good bakers. Women are good at everything. So you heard it. Wouldn't be able to say that in an oppressed society. Right, now back in the cupboard. Go for bed. Good girl. Go. Come home. Bed. Thank you, bed. Bed.
She's a dog, she's allowed to say no.
Waffle. Oh shit, still 8 people here. Fair play. Are we French? No. Non, monsieur. Je m'appelle English. That's my name, isn't it? Well, there you go. Fucking prime example. My name is English. Well, it is. Actually, no, it's not. It's Hebrew. To a degree. Find your bedtime. Go. Lay down. Oh, do you know what, mate? Thank you everybody for being patient. Took a little bit longer than anticipated. You know when they just don't seem to burn down? Like I just burnt for ages. Right. April. Shit, I knew I was meant to do something and spray the wall down. Oh well. I'll do that tomorrow's live. So I'm literally gonna do like another 15 minutes and then I'll be back on tomorrow at like 5:45 I believe. Some shit on. Under rotating, over rotating. I will change the board up tomorrow. I think this one is waterlogged too, so I dropped it in a coffee. Oh, I think I've done it to this board as well beforehand. Because that's why I changed over to that one. Because I didn't want to do the leaf one. I thought the leaf would be more popular than the mushroom. I'm finding the impossible impossible. Solid catch. And then hopefully tomorrow the live will be better again because I'll have a phone. Granted, a different phone, still an iPhone. Can bring myself to go to Android. I don't know if we're going to do shove it. I really struggle with shove it something. I think that's the next trick I need to focus on getting. Decent enough pop shovels. That's what you get for not thinking, like literally been drawn for days on end. I don't know if I showed everybody the art. This is some of it. All recent stuff anyway. Where's the other shit? Here's another one, but I tried to do this messy art style and I couldn't sit with it. So I'm back to like, yeah. But what I like about more minimalistic is you can focus on. I've got a better one than that one I've drawn. I'll see engrave this as well. It's beauty. Got quite a bit more work to do to it, but I don't want to stain it. I want to engrave it so much that it just looks good enough engraved. I have to obviously thicken these bits up. I'm going to look for a different Dremel tool tomorrow. Knackered. premium. It's like a Pongo trick, you know, hop on the wall, it's like the freestyle shit. So I have to keep swiping over to see if I've missed anything in the chat. Probably not, but it's been pretty quiet since. I can't believe the time jump that happened today. It's thrown me off. As I say, it was like 10:30 when I came off, went to shop, had some lunch. Literally watched the last 20 minutes. 3 Body Problem. Must say, a bit of a shit ending to a show, but I won't, no spoilers here. I feel like people must have already watched it, but regardless if they have or not. Why can't I do trays, eh? I end up doing 360 shirts. Just to get fucking caught up with Kingston in real life, you know, on the phone audience. It's funny, for a long time, it sounds like you're one with the board, it actually worked, and that's not to be done. Not today. Oh, fuck it. I've lost it. Right, I want a hard flip. So. I'm pretty sure I was, unless that was a varial heel, but I'm pretty sure that was a hard flip to take it. Why is the easy shit harder sometimes on the fingerboard? I wish you could say the same with skateboard. Like the ollie is the hard, but ollie is kind of the hardest part because getting the ollie down to like a decent height takes you years. But once you got the kickflip down, because you've already got the ollie down, you know how to like delay the flick. And, like, you know what I mean. My standard ollie is like what, box height, knee height, a little bit higher, hip height. Nollies I've started to get box height, so knee height. I think that's what box height roughly is. Ooh, can I go into a Casper? And do like some weird 360 shell. And like some Rodney Mullen shit right there. The fact it's hard on a fingerboard, I mean, I know fingerboard's hard anyway, but skateboarding just. I wish I could have been there to see it all happen for the first time. It must have been literally like watching someone walk on water. Trying to remember to like delay it again to keep it clean but catch it. Sometimes just the sound of it, right? These are my own wheels, by the way. Oh yeah, I haven't said once on this live since I come back on that I make my own skateboards and fingerboards. So I mean, half time I just fucking forget to. So this one's glow in the dark. Started to engrave some. Joe, I'm too tired. I'll come back. I'll promote it tomorrow. Oh, we just chilling. But yeah, skateaddiction.co.uk. I need to get a mic. I will get a mic paid. Because I'm very quiet. I know I'm cheating right now, but I want to see if I can do this. Come on. I want to get a 360, shove it into a blunt again. Or a 540, I think. But yeah, I'll have to get a mic for sure, because as I say, bro. And tomorrow, well, today, I'm getting a new phone, because I'm using my iPad at the moment. Because guess what? It broke again. I've had the runner luck of it this. Right, God's testing me, bro. And my patience, how much I want. What I'm after. Do you know what I mean? Which actually seems to be a phenomenon for people who start businesses. Anyway, I stay in this deck. I really like the look of it. There's this one. Oh, wrong one. Have I actually gone and lost it again? You are joking me. Oh no, that's it. It's like a jade marble looking deck. I really like it. I'm like, I think 4 of them are up on the store. Like these ones. They need to be coated first. I mean, you can get them, but I mean, as I say, a packaging the next day after order. So, and they take 12 hours to set. Boom. Packaging's ready. That's why the ones that haven't been sanded down fully aren't on the store yet. To be honest with you, I can barely talk or breathe at the moment anyway. I've inhaled so much fucking sawdust. Mainly from this deck, I think. It's not finished yet. And I will be adding the other boards up on the store. The glow in the dark one. I'm still trying to figure out a price from that first. Not like a dolphin flip or a forward flip, some people call him. Oh, it's too loud. Shit. It's probably better quality than the iPhone then. To be fair. Sorry, bro. It is quite loud, isn't it? Why did I do that? It is loud, isn't it? Smack. I try and just go smooth with it. Oh, I do like. What a show it to shot. Ooh. So I mean, fingerboarders like actually blow my mind a little bit. The shit they see some of them do is insane. And this is coming from someone who would like, bro, it's hurting speaking of my skating anymore. I'm gonna have to bring back my skating to show back at least some of what I can do. I know it's possible because I've seen Bam do it. I know I've got more injuries than Bam, but still I believe it's possible. My guy's like actually killing it on the board. And it's making me like not jealous, but I'm like, because I feel like skaters get that. That's more like proud in a way, but I'm like, it's more inspiring. But I'm like, it's more like, oh damn, well, if he can do it, surely I could push myself a little bit harder. I've just been working so hard on the business, man. There's been a lot to do with it, from paperwork, and now I'm going to have to report quarterly on the business rather than every year, like on taxes and shit. Fun. It's worth it, because as I said, I love, well, it was originally just a hobby, as I say. Would we say this is a slappy? Like, I think that's a slappy. It's barely even pop. I kind of just lift it up enough with speed. Can I get to 50-50 slappy? Oh, actually, try and get into the front and look it into the front 5-0. No. 5-0 is the backside row. Nose blunt. Or aim for an over crook. No, a crook. Yeah. It kind of is popping in at that point, innit? So you need to be able to ride. Ooh! That was it. Like, I pushed the pocket in. How the fuck? This is the fun part about it all. Oh my days. I just does it. Ooh, look at that. Depression.
Yeah.
Back in the kitchen.
I've been told to make cake. I've been told to slave away all day so he has a nice treat after his dinner that I'm going to cook now.
No, I'm joking.
His life is so hard.
They do look good, don't they? Compliment the cakes
Lemon
now.
icing.
Huh?
It's not just normal icing, it's lemon icing.
Yeah, on the full mile.
Is anybody going to say anything? No. Yeah.
They might do. Or not. Skaters aren't always the chattiest bunch. Right, I don't speak for myself, I don't shut up. Right, what was I doing again? Oh, I want to be able to get this. How the... Yeah, I'm not getting that again. That was a fluke. That was definitely a fluke. I need wax. It's funny, right? I have so many waxes, but I want an open wax, but I keep losing the wax, and I'm like, I can't keep going through waxes like this. My brain's like, yeah, you make them, it's fine, but it's still time and money. See how lazy I am, I can't bother to get off my house. Oh, this is why fingerboarding saved my life as a skater. So I still skate. I need to skate more, but I've been so lazy with it. It's almost literally been like, why bother when I can sit down and get like at least a bit of the satisfaction, rather than go out, quite literally break a leg. Well, probably not, but like re-aggravate my age, because I'm always in pain from my injuries I've received. I say received, I gave to myself. Granted, some of them could have helped with gear. But like a set disc in this farm, the only thing that would stop that is just to not do what I was doing, which was to send it down a double kinked handrail on a small ass staircase with 3 rails. So not even, the gap was probably like this big realistically. Maybe a little bit bigger to walk down. I'm doing a blunt. Hit the set. Was it the first kink? I think it was the first kink. You got to imagine this though. Oh, first bit, stairs go down. Right, rail. First kink at the bottom. There's a flat bit. Still the rail going down. But there's like 3. There's one closest to the wall, but that wall's higher up, and that's what goes up to the top of the floor and the stairs going down the side of it. One against that wall, one against the one I'm grinding on, and the middle one. I hit the first kink, I slip out, and I go to like kind of just kick the board away so I can kind of just hop down onto the stairs, aiming to kind of put my hands out, grab it, whatever like you would do. But it did not go according to plan. I don't even know, it felt like my grip tape just fucking yeeted me when I tried to yeet my board away. And then I flew easily 6 more feet down, kind of backwards across onto the middle rail, landing on my back. And I just feel like it must have looked like Batman getting fucking wrecked by Bane. And my head went round, wrapped itself, like, and I knocked myself out. And I was just apparently like hanging there. And then when they moved me down there, because I wasn't really moving at first, I think they thought I'd like paralysed myself. But luckily, I am lucky because it was only a slip disc in my spine. But well, herniated disc. But now that's why I'm on permanent painkillers, because I get like trapped nerve, so it's like sciatica sort of pain. So if I sit down for too long, it hurts. If I stand up for too long, it hurts. I'm not complaining, self-inflicted, but I wouldn't take it back either. But I'm also lucky it's that one. Like I feel like it's a sign to get on with my art, take it a little easy, not like chuck myself too hard into it like I used to. I wanted to be like, bro, I wanted to be in fashion like all the kids that growing up in the early 2000s, especially having brothers who are millennials, like what, let's say 35 now, 36. Massively about when the street skateboarding scene was blowing up. Our next games, and Tony Hawk and like the 900, bro. Just iPad, I cannot wait to get this phone. And tomorrow, granted it's a mini, but I don't care. I thought people thought I'd be Voldemort, to be honest with you, because it's a bit like. See, I actually have like a big forehead-ish, to a degree, yeah. I'm not scared of my forehead, though, do you know what I mean? I just like my curly hair. But I get what you said, bro. Funny as fuck. Oh, finally, somebody with some banter in the chat. No, I'm joking. I like it, if you've got nothing good to say, either have some banter, have a laugh, or chill. So when people go like, well, I've got a job. I'm like, well, I'm self-employed for one, but like, especially on a weekend. I know it's not weekend, but on a Sunday morning when I'm alive at 5 in the morning, I like get a job. I'm like, bro, it could be my day off. Just piss off. I am actually going to be tattooing myself. So you slide. What, on the rail, of course, man. If that's what you mean. What's I going to do? But yeah, I'm going to be tattooing myself from next month because I'm actually an artist. It's maybe skateboarding. I would love to say was my best thing, but I would argue say I'd had seizures. I didn't know it until I was 16 because my mate, I was having a game of skate with him, so I'm going to show you that side. It's probably quite sick. This is some art. This is some art. This one, the start of a bear. It's a bit rough though. And that's it. Some scones. That's how British I am, bro. It's nothing to do with being British, I just fucking love scones. I could be anywhere and come out of a cream scone and tell me it doesn't taste good, because it does. Facts. Yeah, but I love banner. But yeah, I've still got a little thing up there. I engraved this board. Engraving's a lot harder than it looks, but I've done stonemasonry, so I was like, hey. So I've got this water texture effect here. But yeah, I'll be heading off in a minute. I'll be back on tomorrow morning around like 5:30 or some shit. I've got a dog hair in my mouth, yum. But yeah, after having all those injuries, I stopped skating for about 8 years because I became an addict, alcoholic, got sober, started skating again, happiest I'd been in a long time, and then tried skating again, realised how much I'd lost my balance, mainly the confidence, because I've landed varial kick flips and heel flips and stuff like that, and done like rock fakes on spine, but then I go back to do it again, my brain just goes back to it every single time. And as you get older, you become a little bit more self-aware of injuries as well. And so tore ACLs, tore UCLs, tore MCLs, ripped meniscus, compound fracture at the spine, but the bone came out of my arm and it's been pinned together. Slipped a disc in my spine, so I herniated the disc. And that's a permanent like injury because it causes, say, trapped nerves sometimes, but there's no fluid there left. It's drained, so it's constantly grinding. So I was like skating just all the time, and it just causes me to be extremely agitated. Like, because one, I want the tricks back and I want to skate how I used to skate, and I can't. So now I just like cruising. I like taking it at my own pace. Like I get kick flips, sometimes heel flips, shove it's quite often, nollies, ollies, manuals. Like it doesn't have to be anything too crazy, but at the same time I can still work alongside the skate community. I've actually made. I've got a little bastard. Skateboard wheels as well. I'm going to be releasing them soon as possible. They are a unique formula. They're 85A, but so it's quite soft. But they literally, you'll be able to power slide and do revert slide. Don't know what I've got. That's grippy, bro. Little grip wall. But if I went to do it with these ones, which are 85, the same stuff, just without the formula. So you can see, like, and they've got good rebound because they keep it being 85A. You've got mixed drummer, split drummer, and dual drummer. I can't remember which one. I know dual drummer is the 2 layered ones, but this is essentially 2 types drummer and then also mixed with like a few other elements to make him less grippy, but still keep that rebound. So you'll be able to ride for ages with these. You'll keep your speed, but you'll still be able to do power slides. But then in that case, be a little careful because obviously speed and power slides is what you really want to do power slides. But you're going to be skating and expecting 85A. That's why I'm going to put them on there. Do you know what I mean? So like, I don't know what to call them. That's why I need suggestions because I'm coming up with names for colours of wood. Do you know what I mean? Because I did. I was like, it's dumb, but it's like bong water blue. Because I've literally wanted to make a company that's dedicated more towards the older crowd, from like, you know, teenage to adolescent and adult and onwards. Because some of my graphics are like slightly more edgy, funny, controversial. But like controversial's being used wrong these days. They're not offensive. They're not like homophobic. They're not like, they don't have any prejudice in them. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't hold any prejudice, so there wouldn't be any in my artwork. It's just more slapstick or crude or maybe like innuendo occasionally, but nothing like anime girls either. I just miss old boards, like blind boards, almost. I mean, they're still around, but I mean, not showing them. Everything's been censored down highly, and I get why for the mainstream media, but I'm not necessarily trying to be mainstream. Ooh. Also got beanies. I don't like the red one as much, but the black one, I literally use it myself. So I wouldn't sell what I wouldn't use. So anything I've actually made as well, and I've not particularly liked the one yet. I'm not doing that. I'm not selling it. And they're all printed onto the fabric. Because if you're like me, this needs a wash first. It's just a display one. If you are like me and you skate before when you've got that vinyl on the top, it gets really sweaty. So, and they last longer as well. Because if you can fold it inside out, it doesn't start peeling. It just fades naturally, like retro, over time. And that's what I love about that sort of. They're normally more expensive because there's particular types of fabric you need to print onto. But as I said, keeping costs effective. The price of the blank boards has gone down. Stain boards has gone. Well, the stain boards are new, but they were going to be 30. They're now $24.99. But I need to start working with the 99p's and shit. I didn't like that. It's like everything being straight up quid. Where's that chair? I actually need to sort this chair out tomorrow. I just want to. That's nice. Oh. Bear with. I think the ADHD meds are wearing off now because I took 3 today, and they're like probably like, I don't know, 10 cups of coffee in one to an average person. Because they're the instant release ones, not the slow release. But I always thought there was something wrong with me because obviously people with ADHD, your brain might be wired differently. Where if you have a stimulant of any kind, you can get like tired, relaxed, or sleepy. I always thought there was something wrong with me, or with whatever stimulant I was using because it didn't logically make sense to me. I'm like, why am I getting tired? So when I said that to the doctor, he was like, well, that's a common sign of ADHD. Not in everybody, but some people. Something that did help me get diagnosed in the end. I would drink coffee after coffee and I'd be getting tired of it, like I could expect it. It would give me a boost for like 5 minutes and then it would be like quietness in my brain. I guess that's what ADHD is, and it's a loud brain and then it goes quiet. But the quietness actually made me tired because it's like, I guess I'm just so used to it being hectic all the time. Apparently people with ADHD don't have like, or whatever it is, don't have like the inner monologue. Like, oh, I might go get like having a drink, or you know, you think about something. How? Like, how does like? Because I feel like the inner monologue is how you process what you're doing. So if you don't and you just do it, what is your brain? Do you know when you sit there and you think a cat? Like, how is it thinking? Is it like I'm hungry, or is it like meowing? Obviously, it doesn't say it in English, but how does it think? I love thinking these bullshit questions because they're just you never probably know the answer to them, but it's quite interesting to wonder what does go on. I'm convinced my dog, they know English because they you know what I mean, like they understand it. It's not even just tones because you can say it as a guy or a girl. And I know it's like the different sounding of words, but I feel like they understand different meanings. And they're so shit. So it's like, oh, shut the fuck up. When you tell them to get off the sofa, like the eyes they give you. It's like they don't have the vocal box to say it, but they're saying it mentally. I like to imagine, so anyway, because I find it quite funny. Clean. Yeah, so I'm probably going to be on for another 15 minutes, and then I'll be back on tomorrow at like 5:45. I need to get a mic, so I need to start doing long form videos because I said I haven't been to for a long time. And it was the last time I did one, I actually had a mic, but I was a lot less confident with it because I mean, it is anxiety inducing to a degree when you're first starting out. Because you're always just like anybody else, but I mean, you only just get more confident. I guess just like a job, like when you're in a workplace. So I will get more tricks down. I'm just doing. This is the best way for me to warm up. Start to get lasers. It's the saggy ones that I like when the board like barely has any more speed. It's so hard to flip them at that height. Fair play to people and some fingerboarders. It's not that I ever mocked it. I don't know if I mocked anybody. Maybe people with scooters when I was younger, right? I wouldn't do it now. I got twatted in the face enough times by a scooter to know that I'm terrible on a scooter and not to mock what you can't do and other people show you up on very well. Because I mean, seriously, they freak me out. Do you know when you like go down and you land? I just didn't consider the bars there and I've just got doof. Because I'm used to ducking. You know what I mean? On the board, when you land, you might do a bit of steez. I'm not added steez, but you relax yourself because if you're stiff, it can hurt. So if you do that, but then you've got handlebars in the face, done it enough times, you'd think I'd have learned. And I just thought the amount of tricks you can do on a skateboard is kind of crazy. Like switch, nollie, fakie. Well, so regular, goofy. Why can't I think fakie and nollie? Or you'd be like, mine's goofy, switch, you get what I'm saying. So I don't know how to mansplain that, but it's almost like people don't think I know what I'm saying, but I'm just extremely tired. I have to prove myself shit. I know I'm a bad skater again. It's fine. But no, don't be, I'm fine being that because there are people who do stuff that I have to watch 10 times over. Then I have to put it in slow-mo and I still can't even fathom how they've done it. You know those ones where people also walk up the stairs and then the board flips, bounces off its tail and nose and the fucking wheel and their ankle and their fucking... It's like some Dr. Zeus shit. It doesn't... I'm like, I don't even understand. It's like animated. I'm sorry, I'm just imagining the clips I've seen in my head now. It's just... when's it going to end? Like the creation... Like... It's wild, bro. Went from just ollies to then magic flip, kick flip, and then like, you know, pretty much Rodney Mullen creating every trick now to like people just creating mad shit. Because there was the longest time where tricks weren't really being created, I guess now, but I guess Andy Anderson's making a lot of tricks up. Can you call him making them up? It's kind of utilising what's already been done. Like the Natter spin on the fire hydrant, that being done on like a rail instead. So it's not really, it's just utilising what's already been done. Which is why I love skateboarding. It's like pioneering for like the future. You never really... And that's why when someone says, what's your favourite trick or your best trick, I feel like it's a dumb question because me and my skate group, and any more like my mates, I was good at front side variations, so like varial heels, lasers, hard flips, where they were good at, you know, trays. What can't I think? Varial kick flips, varial flip, whatever you want to call it. My brain. I was the heel flip, they were a kick flip. Because I literally couldn't get a kick. They got a kick flip before me. I couldn't get it. I was so frustrated. I was like, what the fuck? So I got more and more and more. All my mates got it before I did. They're like, I'll try fakie. Because my mates got it fakie as well. And I'm like, this is taking a piss. But because I've been doing that and got that hang time and the delay and got the other, like bending my legs, I was like, so I think my brother said try heel flip. And I was like, all right. And I got it like third, fourth attempt. Then obviously like a whole day, 2 days later, I hadn't landed maybe one or two sloppy ones. And then, yeah, then it took ages for some of them to... Well, my mate Ollie and Sam got them probably in a month or two, but bar them, it took them like... I think one of my mates never fucking got a heel flip. And that's what I mean. Some people are heel flippers, some people kick flippers. So you can't really... If I don't like competition with skating, like a friendly game of skate completely. Because also, especially if you know each other's style and you watch each other, you know not to like... You know what not to do to be a dick in a game of skate. Unless they start being a dick and then it's like, right, game on. It's like, is it the Durham Bros, bro? Honestly, down the Hollywood 16, man, I can't even fathom the tricks they were doing. I swear King went into like a 50-50 or a feeble to 50 at that speed and to readjust into... That's just nuts. Like, the confidence that shit takes, bro. I mean, I was a kid when I done stupid shit like that. Injure myself and slip a disc. Now I couldn't do it as an adult. I don't know if it's because I had the injuries and it's been a long time. They just grew up skating, continued and didn't stop. Like, as I said, I would have continued skating if it wasn't for this. I was on morphine sulfate, which is like liquid morphine, and I was drowsing off all day, and it felt like weeks blended into like months, blended into fucking days, and just went so quick. And before I knew it, I hadn't skated for like a few years and I didn't really feel the appeal to going skate anymore because it was easier to just get truthfully, to get high from that stuff. And that sounds bad, but it's because I got all my natural high from skating and I lost that. That's what I'm saying. Fingerboarding probably would give people a better percentage than it does for me, because I think if you lose it, I lost it in like other people do it because they have kids, they have jobs. It's like a more honourable, fair enough way. Mine was just because I was an idiot. I took painkillers, too many of them, lost control, already had trauma and been homeless and didn't look after myself, and then. So I can't be mad at you. You can't be mad at anybody, or even the situation. I don't think anybody can be mad anyway, but only with myself. But that's why I'm like, things happen for a reason, and I'm now happy I'm here so I can help, make skating more affordable for people. Because I'm sorry, fucking ridiculous. I can afford it now more because I'm an adult. I've got impact board and stuff like that. But growing up in care, having to have hand-me-downs, like if you didn't have anything like at one point Thrasher, then you weren't cool. Nowadays, I don't think give a shit about Thrasher. I'm not saying I love Thrasher still. I'm just old school like that. Like growing up in parts like Fully Flared. I'm so excited for pizza. Always overpop it. Funny thing is, I like to say to people though, if you imagine how many times you failed on fingerboard, how many times you think you failed when you people post the trick when they landed. Watch the trying to land the trick videos or the reality videos. Fuck me. Going it until dusk, dawn, bro, just all day and night. I got a blunt, a nose blunt the other day, which would be pretty clean to get. And I got a blunt to 50, kickflip to 50-50, and I posted it, but I landed like that for 2-3 seconds and ruined the trick because I was in shock. I'm so glad that doesn't happen when you're skateboarding, because even when you're in shock, you're still rolling out of it. You're like, and then you're gonna process it afterwards, and you're like, what? And then you might go, yeah. But with a fingerboard, your brain and your body stops moving, and obviously that means typically the board stops moving too, so it kind of ruins the trick. Even if the ground, the wheels move in your hands, it's like you can't go weightless on it, so to speak. Maybe you can learn to do, but I feel I also pushed down way too heavy on the fingerboard. I need to be way too light with it. Oh, nollie flip is my favourite trick, if you can't tell. It's oh fuck you then. Slightly addictive. To the point where if I see my fingerboard on the desk throughout the day and I'm doing something else like cleaning, I have to tuck it away because I'll just keep trying to do nollie flips. I'll be like, okay, just one more, and I'll walk back in the room and I'll land it, and then I'll walk away again and I'll come back in the bed. Flip. Why did no one tell me you could do this shot on a fingerboard? I'm actually slightly gutted because I would have loved to have done this growing up. It would have been the perfect thing. Because there were days where it was rainy and I wanted to skateboard, but I would not fingerboard. I would have done anything to have anything like skating. There was carpet boarding a little bit, but not the same thing like board with your trucks on and try and do that. But you'd end up whacking your shin, it would hurt, and you'd be pissed off because it was nowhere near as satisfactory as skating outside. Because it just didn't have the same feel. But with this, it's sort of, in a way, you get used to it, and it does. I know it's only for some tricks, especially if you what's the saying? Things that are worth doing, or whatever it is, the things that take time, the longer you take to get a trick, the better it will feel when you land it. So I literally am brain rot. I'm so tired. But I'm letting her finish her phone call up and then wait for dinner. I'm on fingerboard anyway, so I'm I might as well stay on the live. get like really speedy one into it. So not a blunt, because they're easier to lock into, obviously, if you kind of just, he says, cheat it. Rather than like tail is more precise. That's not what it is about them. Noses and tail. How rock it is. Finger touch. I feel like instead of this being called a foot plant, yeah, it should be called a fingerprint. No, sorry, a finger plant. Yeah, I said the right thing. It should be a fingerprint. It's like pricking your finger in it. Because then it gives some fingerboarding some individuality as a name for a trick, rather than just trying to slightly change it over. Just a suggestion. Then you could do like, oh, drop it on the floor. I am actually going to put a netting around here to catch it. No, I'm not that lazy, but no, I'm not lazy. I like mock myself for it. But I made a business. I'm not lazy. I can't lock myself out. Ooh, 50-50, please. Patience is real. I mean, the amount of times I've got like 40 minutes of a clip for an hour of just filing through just this, that. It's fun though to watch because I end up losing my mind. I'm like, when am I going to land one? And then I actually cheer for myself when I finally land the clip. It's the anticipation. It's like, finally land. It's always when I start to get good when I have to come off. It's like my brain like, yes, I'll start to perform like a show monkey now. I'll tell you what, I lost the switch flip on that. Oh well. Just like skateboarding, when you start doing other tricks, you start to unlock new ones. And you forget old ones a little bit more. Like a hill flip, which I had on lock, but I forgot how to do those. Which is meant to be the hardest trick on the fingerboard apparently, but it's not a brag, I'm just saying if you're a skater, give fingerboarding a go because you'll surprise yourself. Unless you're completely worried about how you look and you're fragile about your ego and you don't want to look like a man baby playing toys. I'd say fuck it and have fun. Because it's not a toy. You give this to a child. I made some for my nieces-in-law and fuck knows where they've gone. 2-3 days of making them, whatever. And I'm not high way, it is what it is, kids do, but I knew it would happen. Because unfortunately, the attention span, for especially these days, for learning stuff like this, is ages. So if you're a skater, that's insane. Skaters now think, well, yeah, that's actually quite fun. I lost the switch flip. It ran away from me. Since I came back from the wedding, probably just tired. I appreciate everyone bearing with my shitty fingerboarding for this evening though. Damn. I've had it some days you don't. I can't wait till I can skate outside again though, on a live. There you go, that was one. Keep getting my finger caught underneath it. It's so annoying when you're like that and you're like so close to landing, you just got to catch it. You've got the rotation, you've got to flip back. I mean, it's more annoying on a skateboard when we bust the balls every time. That's the blessing about Cinnabar, man. End on a high note. It's definitely like I feel like my hands are cramping up now. Yep. Oh, I need to see, like, especially this one. Arthritis is terrible. It helps for a bit throughout the day, and then starts to get worse in the evening. 50-50. Feeble or Smith? I wouldn't. That sounds wrong, but it's a trick. An overcrook, a backside Slivo. I wouldn't give me anything. A fucking dark slide is not one of those tricks. Except the one I mentioned nearly every single grind other than a dark slide. A primo grind. Broad slide. Actually, I forgot to mention the most basic one. Oh, lip slide, broad slide, overweight. Broad slide. 50-50, 5-0. Overcrooked, crooked. I said broad slide, didn't I? Shit. Salad. Feeble, Smith. The fact there's that many and I'm not landing one of them says something, doesn't it? Or blunt. Nose, tail blunt, tail, or nose, slide. There's a lot of tricks. I think skateboarding and even fingerboarding is so appealing because there's so many different. Like the challenge goes on. You will literally have to challenge yourself a challenge, like crosswords. So maybe it's a little bit of a bad example. Or if you're a skater who used to skate or can't skate like you used to, but have a lot of time you sat down and want to piss off your neighbours, or you work in the office. I feel like it could be quite a fun thing to do in the office on a break. Bust out some kick flips. Taking it. To be honest with you, I have no idea what it was. It could have been a varial flip. It could have been a nollie varial, I mean, or a nollie flip. Oh, I wish I could use sort of time like that just to process what trick you're going to do next. It's so convenient. Definitely getting better though. At one point on live, I couldn't even land a kickflip, let alone a nollie nose blunt or whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. I've done some nice tricks. Try to. I'll show you not like this. Thing is, I'll stop the live and I'll land some really clean tricks, and that's why I have to record them afterwards as well. It's not only because I don't want to just clip the lives, it always seems to be the time I get the real clean tricks. Oh shit. Can you get mad over a toy? Not really. Skateboarding, yes, because it fucking hurts. And I mean, it's just not hurt, it's more aggravating, right? It's the mediocre pain that actually annoys me more, because you have adrenaline the other times. It's fine, you don't really feel the pain, like broken leg. I was going to say walk it off, not really, but you know what I mean. But cuts and grazes when you don't fully have adrenaline and they just kind of sting. It's just a pain. They don't even sting, they're just annoying. I went to tattoo my shit, man. Start off my hands, my legs. Then it's random. I just keep looking at my plain ass hands and I'm like, I need tattoos really badly. I've got 3, it's not enough. I don't have much on my neck. I always wanted to, but I thought, oh, what about getting a job? But like, I'm now just so hopeful and faithful. Like, skateboard wheels, skateboards, fingerboards, wheels, wax, graphics, the merch, anything. And I love the skating. The fact, right? I went live for 4 hours of it, somehow talking about fingerboard. I have no idea I could have kept going. Not just fingerboard, obviously skating in general. Really cool obsession. Originally, that was the saggiest shit. It's 5-0, but I'll take it. Nollie flip to 5-0. Nollie flip 5-0. So I know it's really loud. Land the 50-50. Let's go dish me some Royal Carmen apple. Tweak it slightly to the left. One sec. I really want this trick. It's one of those things where I must land this trick. Right. I'm not breathing, so I'm not letting any oxygen get to my muscles at all. Please let me land this one for it. No, I'm just saying, sorry, shut up. Actually just peaked up. Oh, it's dropped again. It does, it just goes up and down. I'm really going to go sign this trick a few times. Oh. That was generally. That's getting clear. Do you see what that was?
Yeah.
A switch nose blunt, nollie flip into a primo on the rail. I'm still posting that because that was an impressive catch. Oh man. I feel myself burning up. I'm actually getting warmer. Now, let's see the fucking chicken. The fact that BPD. Also, I at least want to land that primo flip again. Please. That's so damn close. Why every fucking time a board slide? The brilliant thing about starting a line like this, you can just go back over and over. I landed it. Right, I'm done. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to eat my pizza and enjoy my evening. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you for sticking around and watching me try to keep my cool over a toy. I'm going to play into that now because it's funny as shit. I'm going to land one more just for like. Doesn't matter. We landed one anyway. I'm happy. One more attempt. Yeah, fuck it. It was good enough. Actually, no. It wasn't. I'll take that. And I cool down and I'm making myself out again. Taking it clean. And I'm clipping it too. Why not? I need to start clipping more of the tricks I get. Anyway, as I said, I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 5:45 GMT. I don't know the difference between the British time. It's the English one, right? So I'll be back tomorrow at 5:45 or 6. Most likely 6. 5:45. And won't be fingerboarding that early, that's for sure. But I'll have some more graphics to show. Have a little chat and whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my evening because I've got like no brain power left. I've been live for a total of fucking, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours today. So that's pretty good. Anyway, peace, love. I appreciate you guys. I hope to catch you all on the next one tomorrow. Enjoy your evenings. Try to fucking not fall asleep in my pizza.